Blink twice. Blink twice if you can hear me. Blink once. Oh,
Hey, everybody.
we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Welcome to episode number 53 of the Disney News podcast. I want to go back to our last episode, and I wanted to point out a certain situation that I don't know if you noticed, but I went back and watched and listened to episode 52 with Dads Love Disney, right?
Yeah.
Because when I said, hey, Taylor, why don't you introduce our guest? You went, oh, man, we're so excited. We have Kevin. And then awkward silence. And I saw his face like, he doesn't know who the heck I am. And I went, Dads, love. And right when I said love, you went, love Disney. And as soon as you chimed in with me after the fact, I went, yep, this is why we're getting paid the big bucks.
Zilch.
Swing and a miss. No, last episode, I can't speak for you, but that one was one for the books. That man is articulate. Boy, he is a smooth talker, man. He knows his stuff. He could charm the whiskers off a cat.
That's true. He could.
He could. What are you doing on your phone that's so important?
Someone tried to hack my Facebook.
I'm so sorry. That has nothing to do with the podcast.
I know. I'm trying to get everything straight back. All right. So thank you very much.
We could have delayed. We could have delayed the start of this episode if you needed to take care of some things. You know, like go to the bathroom. You know, wash your hands, brush your teeth, get a kiss from your wife on your forehead, and say, "Good luck with your episode, dear. You're gonna knock them dead." And then you have that opportunity to shine. You go, and our special guest is Kevin. I'm sorry. I've been very angry today, okay? I was cursing like a sailor right before we got on. My dumb internet wasn't working. Had to restart my whole computer because I couldn't hear what you were saying. So, sorry. This is not a venting session. We're not venting up and out. But, no. You have been a little under the weather lately, right? What's been going on?
Yeah, I had a bit of a stomach, guess you could call it stomach bug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's patient zero within the house?
Patient zero was Wellesley on Super Bowl Sunday.
Dang. Was it something she brought home, or what do you think?
We don't know where she got it. We think she got it from the little girl at swim lessons who wouldn't get in the water, and she kept gagging like,
no.
And her mom's like, she thinks she's gonna throw up every time she tries to get in the water. It's just silly.
She's so cute, isn't she? Yeah.
I'm like, don't get her in the water then.
Exactly.
And Wellesley's looking at her like, you don't get in the water.
This trick is gonna taint my water? No. I've already peed in this water. She's territorial from what you told me, right?
She's very territorial.
That makes sense. You got to mark your territory. But we've been a little kind of down and out too, a little kind of up and down with being sick and hanging in there. We were it's officially Monday, February 26th, which is hard to fathom, hard to believe, because we're coming up on, for me, my countdown is 50 days until Walt Disney World. Okay, now the math, you're what, 4 days ahead of me, 3 days ahead of me?
I'll tell you right now.
You're 4 days ahead of me.
I'll tell you right now.
Assuming 46 for you.
Oh, whoa.
But it's such an I get so excited whenever I pull up the My Disney Experience app, open that up, and I get to see my countdown. Every time I look at it, which is like every 5 minutes, I want to post it on Instagram.
40.
What are you? 46. Right. According to intense calculations and extreme over-the-top algorithms, you determine that.
It says 49 days on my calculator, but I just remembered that it's only showing that we have a reservation from April to the 20th because we're using our 3 free nights.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Between you and your mother, who fights all your battles for you, that's exciting.
Thanks, asshole.
You're welcome. Dipshit. I'm kidding. You're a vision in that hoodie, my friend. You're an absolute vision.
Thank you.
You're wearing my favorite. I'm wearing your favorite because I know Donald is.
He's one of my favorites. Yep.
He's one of your favorites. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But no, I have some updates on our reservations, and I sent you a text, little screenshot, and you went over your head. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I can't believe that you got reservations to that restaurant.
Victoria
and ladies and gentlemen,
yeah. Did that go?
I was getting ready to say what restaurant y'all got reservations.
Oh, Victoria and Albert's.
Oh, yeah, it's all right.
Timing's everything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Hold on. So the YouTuber, oopsie potato, paging Mr. Morrow, ironically just filmed his latest episode at Victoria and Albert's.
Oh, nice.
M's like, who are these daggum hoodlums? Who are these hicks at this fine? Because it is it's the nicest restaurant at Walt Disney World. It's the hardest reservation to get, right? And they offer complimentary valet. We're going to pull up to the Grand Floridian, get complimentary valet, do the whole thing. And from what I'm hearing, this time of year, to really kind of, I don't know if they're losing out on money or they don't have enough people booking reservations or if it's an economy thing. But I called last week on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And I just left a voicemail. It was like at 4:15, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They closed it. They shut down the reservation or their phone line at like 5 to get prepared for dinner, right? They called me back. I had to leave them a voicemail. No one picked up, to be expected. I did not expect the phone call back. I put my phone away.
Yeah.
I just happened to check my phone 5-10 minutes later. I had a phone call from like Buena Vista, Walt Disney World. I'm like, what? It was a cast member. Called me back and said the day that I wanted was going to be Sunday the 21st, the evening after we run the 10-miler, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go, and they said, sorry, we're not open on Sundays. And I'm thinking like, well, if you would have easily looked up it on the internet, you could have easily found out the hours of operation, but whatever. Because I just Em asked me to. She goes, just humor me. Just do it. I know
you were being a good boy.
Good boy. Just say husband, but that's fine. Is that what your mom tells you?
No,
you're a good boy. You
get I know. I overheard you say sorry to your wife earlier, on the podcast. So.
Oh.
Yeah,
that happens a lot. Yeah, paint myself in a corner.
You're being a good boy. Good boy.
Always a good boy. You're handsome. You're good enough. You're smart enough, and gosh darn it, your wife tolerates you. It's the way I look at it.
Yep.
I've seen myself in the mirror. I don't know what I did to deserve such a patient, angel of a woman. I love you. You never listen, but that's fine. Anyway, they called me back, and I said, "Well, I know y'all are super busy." Well, no. What? How can we help you, sir? And I went, well, you said Sunday's not available. You're not open. That kind of changes things. But what about Wednesday the 17th? That's the day we get down there. She said, well, give me a sec for how many? I said 2. I said, we'll take whatever time if you have any availability. And I'm going, yeah, right. She goes, yeah, we've got you 6:10 p.m. We will call you a week ahead of time to kind of finalize the menu because just so you know, they only have 8 or 10 tables in the dining room. You have your own wait staff because it's around a 10 to 12 course meal. I'll be there for about 3 to 3.5 hours. Yeah. I don't know what to expect. I think it's too much.
I'm gonna let you go through with it. I'm gonna see how you go through with it.
I'm gonna fall on the sword for the podcast.
That's fine. You fall on
it. Not when I'm swallowing. Leave it there. Resist the urge to make podcast joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's gonna be.
Well, I'm happy. You if anybody deserves it,
why?
It is you, Abbott. Because you've done so many things. You posted a Instagram post that's got 3,000 and some likes.
31 over, getting on a 3,200.
3,200 likes. That's the biggest post that we've ever had.
And it keeps getting likes every day.
It
Like one
does.
or two.
It really does. It really does. And I'm proud of you for that. Thank you for finally showing
that
up
one
on the podcast and taking it and putting it on your back.
as opposed to win. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, don't even start. No, it's interesting that one post going on 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. We have reached over 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Like engagements with our thing, with our account. Our numbers have grown. We're pushing we're getting on to 2,500, I think.
Yeah.
I think we're 2422, 2,422, whatever. But we're growing. We're still in the top 30 of the top 100 podcasts that you should check out in 2024, according to feedspot.com. So we are, things have changed. We are moving, we're grooving. And the caliber of guests we have coming up. This coming weekend.
Yeah.
Now, this weekend, the one you set up, we're not going to give anything away to the 2 people that listen. I can't wait. Like, I'm nervous.
I can't wait either.
I
can't wait either. And we're going live right now, actually, on Instagram.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Why would
we
you
are.
ever do that to us?
We are going live right now.
That is a you thing, not a me thing. That is a Virginia clout-seeking, internet sensation, viral, whatever type situation.
Hey, I'm just trying to move over so people can see what we're doing. We're filming. No, not that way. Towards yeah, that way. There we go.
Out of the frame completely?
Yeah. We're filming the Disney Dudes podcast right now, everybody.
Oh. Okay. Get out of the way of the film. Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna keep going down.
This is the magic that happens
down
every other night. Actually,
that we regret
month.
Every
when we
fourth
film.
month.
Every fourth month.
There's a full moon.
Monday excluded.
And we both have indigestion.
Yeah, pretty much.
For all
just wanted to give you guys a little insight on what we're doing. So this is episode 53, as you guys can see in the corner right there.
So yeah, hold up I didn't think you were going to go live. Eggplants. Actually, that's a cornucopia. That's a purple cornucopia, not an eggplant emoji. All right, keep that in mind.
Guess who liked it? Guess who was watching?
Who? Please don't tell me.
My wife.
Hey, she like the eggplant. Yes, that's lovely. My wife likes eggplants. Not as much as you, though, Taylor. Okay. But I have something for you.
All right,
there is
I'm waiting.
Big news. There is big. Oh, you're waiting. You're on the edge of your seat. We have big news, my friend. Did you hear the brand new news coming out? Anybody that books a reservation, Walt Disney World stays on property in 2025.
Huge news.
Tell me about it. Tell everybody about it.
They get to go to water park for free.
That's right. What the day you check in, you get free admission that day. And it says here, Walt Disney World Resort hotel guests to get free water park admission. Now, that doesn't count for DVC. Okay, that's one stipulation.
Are you serious?
Not count. I'm kidding. I was trying to get you.
I was going to say, like,
no. It's anybody on. No, if anybody, that should have like a brick or a Disney themed cartoon bust made out of their head. It's you with the amount that you put into that investment. But no, starting in 2025, guests checking into a Walt Disney World Resort hotel will be treated to complimentary access to either Disney's Typhoon Lagoon Water Park or Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park on the day they arrive. It's a brand new benefit.
I want to go to River Country, or not River Country.
River Country shut down in early.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to have gone to that one.
Have fun. Flesh-eating, brain-eating bacteria. You do you, friend. You do you. But I've actually never done one of the Disney water parks. I've never been to one.
I've been to one.
Which one did you go to? I'm assuming
Blizzard Beach.
You went to Blizzard Beach? I would assume Typhoon Lagoon. It's the bigger one, right?
Yeah, I think we went to Blizzard
Beach. With the wave pool.
Pretty sure we went to Blizzard Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that one's seasonal, right?
Yeah.
They only opened that one up. Okay. Well, that's exciting. It
Yeah.
says Walt Disney World Walt Disney World stays and theme park tickets for 2025 will be available to purchase beginning February 27th, 2024. So that's exciting. We're not going to hit that yet. I don't know exactly when we're going to go. We have not even planned out anything for 2025 because, like all of us, are going the third week or last full week. No, third week of April. And then we're doing the cruise, Disney Treasure, coming up for New Year's, Western Caribbean cruise. But I digress. But that's exciting. But I did have one last thing. I found a quote today. It was more of a post. And it's a must-read article from in regards to a complaint about Genie Plus in Lightning Lanes. And we talked about this last time, and I feel like we're kind of going from point A to -4. But we do have a theme today. We're kind of making up for lost time because last time was all about Kevin from Dads Love Disney. Okay, the man, the myth, the legend. God, he's amazing. So I want to be him when I grow up, just so you know. But
that can be arranged.
Thank you. You will Photoshop my face onto his body and make me look that much better. But no,
or Grumpy. But yeah, cool.
That picture you made of me, like Grumpy's face on my body, was a huge success. I didn't delete
You haven't posted it.
I did not post it because no one can tell by my broad shoulders and veiny like biceps that it's me. Okay, you need the face to go with the shoulders, with the V-shaped thing I have going on behind me. But that's okay. I know. But here it is. How Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes / Lightning Lanes are a scam. Okay, and we've kind of talked about this in the WTF episode a couple months ago, right? It says here, there's a bigger problem. If Disney is overselling Lightning Lanes or lanes to such a degree that a majority of visitors are now paying for the service, then numerically speaking, Disney has turned Lightning Lanes into the busiest de facto main queue. If that's true, then Disney has tricked customers into paying another $30 a day just to wait in the main lines. Something you could do once for free, right? What's worse, Lightning Lanes give Disney a financial incentive to post longer wait times because guests now believe that buying access will help them get onto rides faster. That's pretty scammy.
That is.
What are your thoughts? Do you
I agree.
Disagree? Why do you agree with that?
I haven't really thought about it like that, but that's actually very, very true.
Think about it. You increase the price of something, make it seem exclusive, and you slap a Disney logo on it, right? Like the Genie. Everybody loves Robin Williams. They love the Genie from Aladdin, obviously.
Yeah.
You know? Or any character. It could have been Stitch. It could have been Donald Duck. You know? But I mean, it makes sense. A Genie.
Genie,
right? Your wish is my command. You wish. We make your dreams and your wishes come true at the most magical place on earth.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That's true.
So I go back. I don't know if this affected you, but my last day at Magic Kingdom, right? We had a Lightning Lane at the end of the day for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah.
That's the second time I've ridden that. Only the third time. I take it back, third time. But regardless, the Lightning Lane was incredible.
Yeah.
And I noticed something that somebody posted today in response to this. They said, we were in the standby line. We did not do the Lightning Lane. We got there at rope drop, and even doing rope drop, it was still a 75-minute wait.
Yeah.
And I've been in that exact situation where I was like, it's just not, you lose all motivation. You try to be the first one, no chance. How are these people getting up there so fast? Whatever. But he was in the regular standby line. For every one guest in the standby line, they would let 10 Lightning Lane guests.
Yep.
10-to-1 ratio.
Yep.
I don't pay attention to those kind of numbers because I'm too busy trying to keep my kids from trying to murder each other while they're standing in line, screaming down each other's necks.
Yep.
And your turn's next, my friend, if not already, with your submissive daughter who listens to everything you say. Am I right or am I right?
Nope, you're wrong.
Exactly. The line, they had to make up turnbacks. They put up just like duct tape, masking tape.
Yeah.
on the path. And I could not believe how it took us 45 minutes just to get on that ride. I was losing all kinds of motivation. My kids were complaining it started to rain for like maybe 5 to 10 seconds. And I was complaining about all that rain. It was stupid. But point being here is they keep talking about them improving the experience with Genie Plus, and it can be beneficial at parks like, maybe Epcot, and maybe I would say Hollywood Studios, but no, I have more
Hollywood
faith
Studios is one of the worst ones.
It stopped working for us towards the end of the day. We gave up. But I digress. I'm not trying to hash things out, but I just wanted to bring that up to you and get your thoughts.
Yeah.
Agree, disagree. But Taylor, our topic for the night, what are we looking at?
Our top 10 most uncomfortable rides and or things at Disney.
Okay. So I kept mine specifically rides. Did you go experiences too? That's fine.
No, I didn't.
There's no set criteria.
No, I didn't.
No set. Because you can. Because you're
opening
the door for.
But I did not.
Okay.
Because one of the things that I chose, is not technically. I mean, you have to sit down for it.
Sure.
Do you move anywhere? No, but it's
okay.
Let's
get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Do you want to go first or me go first? Does not matter to me.
You go first. Are you going to go all? You're going to go all 10?
I'm going to go number 10. We'll take turns. Ping pong. You ready? Number 10. It's a tie for number 10 because they're essentially the exact same ride in the Magic Kingdom, right? One in Storybook Circus.
I already know which one it is.
Yep. Dumbo and the Magic Carpets. Dumbo, normally the line isn't too long, but just go ahead. Go ahead.
Go. I want you to finish. I'm
just not a fan. I enjoy it, but I'm not a fan of just going in a circle. And my children, I love them. And it's almost like the Triceratops spin, same thing, right? At Dino Land or Dinorama. When my children control it, I get sick because you're going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's mind numbing. It's not the worst. That's why it's number 10. It makes me a little sick to my stomach, but not that bad.
Yeah.
But the last ride we did was the Magic Carpets, and we waited about 45 minutes for that one stupid ride. So
what?
Yeah. That Magic Kingdom, that was the day they were filming the stuff for the Disney special. That last Saturday we were there. Your first day, you're getting down there. When you're getting down there, that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
We still had a great time, but still. Okay, what you got?
I'm on the same page.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom.
Sure.
Astro Orbiter.
See, I was on the fence. That's an honorable mention.
Astro Orbiter.
What's the issue with that one?
We rode it for the first time. We rode it for the first time in a long time. I had Charlie in my lap. Charlie was 6 months.
Good Lord. That high?
Huh?
Jesus Christ. That high up?
Yeah. I didn't realize it went that high up.
Yeah, it's nuts. You get a great perspective of Tomorrowland and everything.
Yeah, I had her strapped to my chest. But we went really high up and it started raining. And so you add water into the factor. Yeah. Dude. So I ducked down and hid my head in Charlie's head.
Is there a Department of Social Services member or agent knocking at your back door right now? Is Caitlin reporting you?
Caitlin had Wellesley.
Wow. Parents of the year. Parents of the century.
Yeah.
We love you this much to risk your lives for pure Disney magic. I'm sure the cast members were. Did you hide them in your jackets to get them on the ride? Like the person smuggled their baby in a duffel bag?
There's no height requirement.
You didn't have like a baby Bjorn to strap your baby to your chest?
No, I didn't. No, I had her I was like this. Going up and down.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Y'all are from BFE, Virginia. Anyway, so I'm kidding. Don't be so.
So yeah,
funny.
that's my.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Number 9. You ready for it? And I thought this one would be ranked a good bit higher, but you're going to kind of catch a theme with mine. Number 9, Mad Tea Party. But it's a tradition. I like it. Emily, she can pass.
I love it.
Hard pass.
I love that.
I don't love it. I like it because my kids like it, and it's tradition. You have to every time you go to Magic Kingdom. You eat the Cheshire. You go to Cheshire Cat treats, whatever, right there, next to Sunny Eclipse, and you get your Cheshire cattail, right, and you get your cup of coffee. You do that before you go on, because if you do it after, you have no appetite because you're sick to your stomach. Because your kids want you to spin them. Go faster, daddy. Go faster, daddy.
I don't have a problem with the spinning.
The spinning,
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite rides from back in the day as a little kid, because I don't mind the spinning. It does not bother me at all.
I can get over it, but it's got to be temporary. But that's my number 9. Just the intense spinning. I mean, you control it, but of course with kids you have to go fast.
Yeah.
What you got? Number 9.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
That made my list as well. But what's wrong with Big Thunder Mountain?
I love it, but
Okay.
I'm saying if someone was to have like back issues,
Sure. Well, you're the man.
It's the best. It's the best ride for kidney stones.
True, I've heard that.
It's a natural lithotripsy, which means when you break up a kidney stone,
sure,
you can do naturally, or you can do it in a procedure. But you can go to Disney World, you get on Big Thunder Mountain, and the centrifugal force, and not only that, but the bouncing up and down, and
sure,
it crushes the kidney stone for you. It's one of my favorite rides in all of Disney. Has been for a number of years. But I'm thinking for people that have back issues.
Sure.
That's it.
Good criteria. That's a good one. Number 8 for me. And I forgot that I mentioned it, but reading helps. Astro Orbiter. And I piggyback on what you said. I wasn't about to put my children in there, but I did have it's uncomfortable because when your children get older and you ride with them, because they have to ride with you. Your kids have to ride with you under a certain
Yeah.
They've got to sit in between your legs.
Yeah.
And and it's not that you're too close for comfort, but as an adult, there's not enough room for you to spread your legs out.
No.
And Mason, my youngest son, was complaining that Dad, move your legs. You're hurting my hips. Dad, you're hurting my legs. I'm like, son, my legs can't go any further.
Yeah.
It's the actual ride vehicle. It's narrow. It's a rocket cone-shaped cone. It hurts.
Yeah.
And when he's controlling yet again, like Dumbo and Magic Carpets, up and down, up and down. Doesn't go too fast, but I know that it's great views at night, and it's great when the fireworks are happening as well. And we've had a chance to see them in that setting, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Number 7.
My number 8.
Just kidding.
Your number 8.
My number
my
8.
apologies.
It's okay. My number 8. Runaway Railway.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It's very whiplashy. For my children, it's very whiplashy.
Okay.
Especially when you're doing the conga line.
Sure.
That's exactly what you're doing right here. And with me being a chiropractor, I will tell you from a cervical spine kind of expertise, there are ligaments in your neck and there are muscles in your neck.
Yes.
If your muscles get damaged or get sprained or strained, they can heal. The ligaments, however, do not.
Okay.
And the biggest thing with whiplash, I'm talking from like personal injury cases and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
When someone gets whiplash, the ligaments actually tear and get damaged. Ligaments do not heal. So you're stuck with damaged ligaments.
Yikes.
So this right here, this is alar ligaments right here. And there's possibility of you hurting them.
Oof.
Yeah.
And at that young of an age. Yikes.
Yes. So when we ride that ride, every time we get on that ride, I'm like, here comes whiplash.
Oof.
Yep. So yeah, That's why uncomfortable.
I hear you. No, I can see that. I can for you, I was like, way to contradict yourself, Mad Tea Party, but that's fine. For me, let's keep moving, friend, because I think I'm making a new record for time.
Yeah, number 7.
I need to go. Hold on. I need to go on a 10-minute like diatribe talking about random stuff to really meet my quota of a typical podcast episode. No,
that's true.
Number 7. I'm all about that ass. Alien swirling saucers. Ass.
That's the same thing as the magic or the Mad Hatter. Come on now.
You mean Mad
Tea Party.
Today, Junior Tea Party. I don't care. This one's even worse. Okay, because the centrifugal force is even greater. It does. Get over yourself for one moment. Okay, you don't have to be the main character every time we talk. Okay, the world is not revolving around you right now. Are we good?
You don't have to be
Cock.
Yep,
Again, Cock, who's number 18 in men's basketball. We moved up 2 spots.
Congrats.
Boom, boom. We're guaranteed to make the tournament. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we got to go on the road to beat Texas A&M on Wednesday, and that's going to be a tall order. So, anyway, back to this. Ass or alien swirling saucers, it's the same but different. Why? Because the circle, not only are you spinning around the perimeter,
but you have something else attached to you, right?
You're in a ride vehicle that spins on its axis while you're spinning. So the physics of it are a little bit different. You're getting extra bang for your buck. So not every turn is that great, right? But when you're on the outside, you really feel that inertia, that centrifugal force. You are hitting a few G's there, almost as much as Slinky Dog Dash, if not more. And I know Slinky Dog Dash is that's underestimated, and you know that. But that ride's too fun to put on this list, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
I don't get sick on that ride. It's just fun.
I don't either.
But ass made me a little sick to my stomach. It was a little uncomfortable.
It made you feel like ass.
It made me feel like AF. Alien spinning saucers. Swirling saucers. Just kidding. Because things were definitely swirling in another hole after my dinner that night. For lack of relax. Main character. Focus. What's your number 7?
You ready for it?
I was born ready, apparently.
Tron.
I can get that. I would have ranked that maybe a little bit higher, knowing your weak constitution.
No, Tron.
No,
100%.
Why?
So first time we rode it, I rode on the left side.
Okay.
I told my wife that if I was to fall, that I was going to grab her. She was on the inside. I was going to take her over with me.
Were you even buckled in the right way?
Yes, I was.
Did you have that fear? You just had that fear.
I just had that fear.
Okay.
But when you take off and you go up and around, the first dip down inside,
it gets you.
It gets you right in the ribs.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable for me. I don't like anything having to do with hitting me in the ribs unless it's a punch from a fight. And I don't like that either.
Are you hanging out at the Double Deuce, like Roadhouse?
I'm just saying. I don't want anything to hit me in the ribs. That hit me in the ribs, and that's the first one. Number 2.
Oh, you got a okay.
No, I'm saying the second thing with Tron.
Oh, yes, I can follow. Apparently,
we were on the front row.
Yes,
great place to ride it, but you felt like you were getting ready to fly off a couple parts of it.
When you're kind of going up and then down real quick, kind of like a dip, kind of like a little hill, kind of.
Mainly it was when you first take off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never got that. I'm white knuckling the full out of that handlebar, and I am gripping it. I'm laying on that thing. I stood up a little bit,
and maybe that was the reason why.
I need to feel grounded, even though that's impossible. and I felt safe on that ride. But I definitely know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I was gripping and ripping that handlebar like there is no tomorrow. Like it owed me money.
Yeah.
So okay. How about you skip me and you go with your number 6, and then we'll kind of switch the order. Go for it. Number 6.
Expedition Everest.
I'm not that far off. Why Expedition Everest?
It's just one of the most uncomfortable seats you can.
Do you like it?
No, I don't like it at all.
What?
I don't like.
You did not have a good time. You didn't have not this. Okay, the seat.
The first time. No, I like the ride. The ride is growing on me. The first time I rode it, I hated it because the seat is very uncomfortable.
Sure.
And then you feel like you're getting ready to come out of it.
It's a little loose. And it's either too tight or too loose. Now, I'm not trying to be Goldilocks and I'm getting in a roller coaster seat, but I want to feel secure. I pulled it down.
I want to feel snug.
I want to feel snug, but I had some trouble breathing. Because I've ridden that ride more than 20 times. Because Em and I, the last time we went on our own, and it's this week right now, we were there exactly a year ago. This last weekend was a year ago. We did the Disney Princess Half Marathon, so we had some bittersweet memories. R.I.P. memories. But we had our day at Animal Kingdom before the race, and we did the single rider 8 times. We loved that ride. But one time when I rode it by myself, I pulled down that shoulder strap too tight. So I can major empathy, sympathy with that. Yeah. Good choice. My number 6. Mission Space Orange. Mission to Mars. I'm not claustrophobic, but that thing gave me an appreciation for what claustrophobia is. And I can get past the G's when you're like taking off, but you don't eat at Space Lounge 220 or Space 220 Lounge and then go ride that ride, because Emily loves that ride. I'd be fine not riding it. I like the theming. Space is cool, but it seems a little outdated, right? It's a little outdated, but those G's are freaking intense. And Ryland,
yes,
that's his favorite ride. He's like, oh man, that's the closest to riding in an actual space rocket or going to space that you could get in like on a mainstream simulator ride. I'm like, that's
awesome.
Terrible.
That's awesome.
That's the absolute worst.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Great for. I'm not gonna be on it.
Have you ridden it? Have you ridden?
I did the other one.
Green.
Mission Space. What is that? Green
pussy.
Yeah. That's fine. You can call me what. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. That's my number 2.
That's your number 2. Oh, don't give away the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, that's my 6.
That's my number 2. I don't like the claustrophobic thing and the motion sick. No,
it's a lot. When you crash, when you take off, and then when you orbit the moon to take off or slingshot around Mars. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So what's your number 5?
Number 5, Splash Mountain.
I stuck with current running rides, and that is a current running ride at Shanghai.
Yes, but the reason I said Splash Mountain is because it's very loose. As I said about Everest, as you said, it's loose. Everest.
It is.
Every time I rode it, I felt like I was coming up and over.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't like that. If I'm going like this, if I'm going like this, actually,
you want to lean
like
back.
That.
You
and I go up and over, and I see thorns coming at me. I'm like, well, this is how I'm gonna die.
That's it. Fake thorns to the face. I understand. That what I constantly push the proverbial brakes. I have no control over that ride vehicle, but I think like on an airplane, if there's some turbulence, I mash my foot down. Just to have some kind of sense of grounding, just to have, it makes me feel better, even if it's for like 10 seconds, even less. So I know what you mean. So if I'm on that ride, I want to lean back, which you can't. And you just have that lap strap on. It's just over your thighs.
Yeah.
It's just over your thighs. And you're free to
your arms
out.
Exactly.
Flap your arms like a Brer Bird, whatever. But hey, you saw that they're opening it up even sooner. They didn't say an actual date, but it's going to be even earlier in the summer. Yes, yes. So I'm thinking June.
So if that's the case, then we might get sneak preview.
The DDC sneak preview. You'd be after the cast members. So your wife, who isn't as, I know she's into Disney, right? She
When it comes
to
Tiana, she's into it.
She's into it. Okay, never mind. I tried to brown nose and get in there, but that's okay. My time will come. Here it is. All right. What about your number?
No, you got to do your. You got to do your.
I did my 5. You did your 5? I can keep up. Number 5 is Great Thunder Mountain, the wildest ride in the wilderness, and it's for basically all the same reasons you have.
You mean Big Thunder Mountain?
Big Thunder Mountain. Great Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, great.
It is the Great Big Thunder Mountain. You're right. I'm gonna cross out Great Big Thunder, people. You need to keep up with this, people. We are keeping you on your toes.
Yeah.
Individuals, ladies and gentlemen that are listening. It is not Great Thunder Mountain. It is Big Thunder Mountain. God,
Big Thunder Mountain.
You got to catch that, Taylor. But no, Big Thunder Mountain is my number 5. Why? For all the same reasons you said before, but at the same time, it's the up and down. I love a roller coaster. I love those big, deep angled turns. I love because I feel grounded. I don't feel weightless. The Big Thunder Mountain, no matter what you do, you get all those bumps, those up and downs, like snakes. You feel weightless, and it makes your stomach and done, and there it goes, and there goes the coffee I had, the bacon I had, and the sandwich I ate for breakfast.
This is why that feeling of weightlessness. That's why I like Big Thunder Mountain and Rock and Roller Coaster. They both make me feel the same way.
Yeah,
like I want to feel like my stomach is up here.
No,
that's my biggest thing. That's my thrill.
You like the weightless. I like a little bit, but I need more grounding than weightless. And you do get that more. You do get that with a roller coaster, but you get that more with Expedition Everest. You feel more G's, and that's my fan. Yeah, that's my fan base right there. All right, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is Space Mountain.
Okay. Yep, that's a good one.
If you want to feel like you're about to die on a roller coaster, that's the one.
Correct.
It is so rickety and rackety. I would rather ride Big Thunder Mountain in snow or on ice than ride Space Mountain normally.
That's a pure nightmare. Would you prefer to ride it with the lights on? That would be
yes.
Would you rather see what's in front of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've ridden it with the lights on. First time I ever rode Big Space Mountain was with the lights on.
Got you.
I like it just because when the lights are off, a part of me is like, oh, this is gonna be like Final Fantasy, where they all die when they go off the edge of the roller coaster. That's what it feels like to me. So
that's exciting.
Yeah,
can't wait to ride it again. Well, every time I try to go ride it, we did the Disney After Hours event. It's down. The last 2 times we've actually not a lightning lane, but we've seen the lines are down, or we're motivated to go that way. Down.
Yeah. We did it. We've done it
down. So
this past time we did it back to back.
Nice.
And it cut off. It's like completely shut down.
Wow.
As we were coasting down.
Yes.
Into the station. Thankfully.
Yep. Yeah.
But time before that, we rode it 3 times in a row.
I love that ride. Space Mountain is one of my all-time classic. It was my first roller coaster. It is rickety. It was rickety back in 91.
It needs to be a little TLC on it, I think.
All they did was put lipstick on a pig. All they did was just do a little touch-up paint while they were building Tron.
I want to see which one is it, Tokyo Disney or Shanghai? That's
They have it's different everywhere you go. I know the one in Disneyland is the original one,
yeah,
and it's essentially the same thing, but they are 2-seaters instead of the single
and it goes
in a
upside
line.
down.
I don't know if it does.
It does.
It does at Disneyland.
I think it's that goes upside down, or Paris. It goes upside down. One of the two.
I wouldn't be surprised at Paris because it's
But-
built like a Nautilus, like a steampunk kind
But
of
they are
style.
they are tearing one
That's
of them. Tokyo, right?
That's Tokyo. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're it looks incredible how they're retheming it. That hopefully is going to set a trend across all the parks.
Yeah.
Because they're completely it's going to not open until like 2027.
Yeah.
Or something, since like 2-3 years from now. Like they're redoing the entire area. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's your number 5?
That's my number 4.
That's your number 4. Yep. Well, for me, Expedition Everest. Expedition Everest, and we kind of mentioned those reasons why. Now it's just kind of a toss-up at this point.
Yeah.
They're all number 1 in my opinion.
Yeah.
But nothing compares to my number 1. I think I may take the cake with my number 1, but I'm not going to foreshadow anything. But Expedition Everest, it was my favorite until I rode Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians is my favorite roller coaster of all time. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a brand new ride. I've only ridden it 3 times, but I feel like it's a brand new ride every time I ride it.
Yeah, so that's cute.
You're a precious individual. You're a good boy, like your mom says.
What am I?
And she's not.
I think that's my 10th.
That's I see the audio tends to kind of eat
Yeah, I think
kind of go in and out.
When we go in 46 days, we're starting with Epcot on Saturday.
Epcot.
Yeah, Epcot. And I believe I will ride it for the 11th time.
That's stupid. You wanna vary the times that you ride it to appreciate it more. So joke's on you.
No, you want to ride it as much as you can because it's that good. But yeah, I'm gonna go with my number 3.
No one likes a jerk.
Yeah.
No one likes a bragger. Just so you know. But
Number
please.
3.
Yes.
It is a tie
Okay.
between. It's a 3-way tie. Actually, no, it's a 2-way. It's a tie, just a regular tie.
I was hoping 3-way.
No, Frozen
Huh?
with the fog.
Really?
Yes.
When
If
it
you
goes
want-
backwards?
It's not the backwards part; it's the fog getting in your throat. If you want to lose your voice, go on that ride because they pumped the fog. I kid you not; it was like you went through a fog factory.
Fog. Listen to this. Do you hear yourself right now?
Yes, I'm hearing
Fog factory.
it's tied, but it's like 2. It's like 3B.
No. You
3A.
were getting. Hold on. You were getting choked up over the emotion of Let It Go.
Yeah,
That's some B. Just admit it. Just
Yeah.
let it go, Taylor. Admit
Yeah.
it. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's the fog. I don't like it getting in my throat. That's why. But 3A, the main number 3,
Okay.
Spaceship Earth, the seats.
Yeah. They're just hard plastic.
They're hard plastic.
Yeah.
They're a cube, 90
ugly.
degrees.
I'm not a fan of the color.
I would love if you could just recline back a little bit. It's the perfect sleeping.
If they had a cushion.
If they exactly a cushion or a headrest. They do have a
Anything.
headrest, but it's hard plastic.
No, when you got Dame Judi Dench telling you about the dang Phoenicians and how you should thank them for the alphabet, you're like, no.
I want to sleep.
let me tell you my words, mother. This hurts my lower back.
And when it goes backwards, the only thing it's missing is a cushion going backwards. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Any kind of maybe like a geoscope kind of thing that kind of like, no matter how you turn, you maintain your center of gravity. You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of like Guardians.
I don't know why you keep going back to Guardians. It's kind of a weird obsession. But anyway, continue. What else you got for number 3?
No, that was it.
That's it. So that's your complete number 3. Not bad
Yeah.
choices. I did not include that on my list. I thought about it, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, like I said, it's kind of a toss-up at this point. They're all essentially the same. But for me, number 3 is Tower of Terror, the Hollywood the Hollywood Hotel Tower of Terror. That is one of my favorite rides. It's not a roller coaster. I'd say overall it's my favorite thrill ride. My favorite roller coaster is Guardians, but my favorite, because it doesn't matter what I do, I always get that tinge of just the pit of your stomach, the regret of sitting on it, but I always love how I feel after that ride. And I never regret riding it.
Do you know why you like that feeling?
Why?
It is the best decompression for your spine.
Huh. Tell me more and bore the people listening.
So, when you have something wrong with your back, compressed discs, anything like that, not the centrifugal force, gravity.
Okay.
When you drop, gravity is pulling, and you're dropping quicker than what gravity is used to.
Gotcha.
So what it does is it goes and it elongates your discs, takes pressure off your spine and your nerves.
Interesting.
So that's why you how it feels.
Euphoric. I feel relaxed. I feel grounded.
The reason that is because when you release that right there, you release the nerves, it sends endorphins and all these chemicals to your brain saying, "Oh my God, that feels amazing."
Dopamine, all the fun things.
Yep.
Ooh, fancy. Okay. Well, that's and yet again, it makes me uncomfortable temporarily, right? It makes me sick to my stomach because there's no greater angst, nervousness than when you're in the queue, when you're in the in the very bottom, in the boiler room or in the basement.
Believe me, I know.
I know you know. And it's and I cannot wait to ride it in a couple of months. I can't wait.
Yeah.
What is your number 2?
I already said Mission Space.
Mission Space, that's it. Okay. So you already said it. Nothing else on Mission Space. You don't want to piggyback or add more.
I don't like Mission Space.
That's okay. I lost you. Can you hear me? Is the internet going out?
Nope.
Oh, I can hear you. There you are. Perfect. We're catching up now. Internet connection assumed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Assimilated. No, my number 2. It's a tie, and you already mentioned it. We already said it for all the same reasons. Space Mountain. Space Mountain is too jerky. It needs to, but at the same time, that adds to it. There's no room. It's way too cramped.
Yeah.
I'm 6'1". I barely fit in that tin can, that tuna can, that sardine can of a ride vehicle. But it's nostalgic. It's the first roller coaster I rode. And that roller coaster, when I was a child, I rode it for the first time. It was the first time that I felt true fear because my legs were shaking. And I said, I will never ride this ride again. How dare you torture me, Mom and Dad? You made me do this because you couldn't let me wait by myself. So, because apparently I was I was attached to them to the hip. But no, Space Mountain, and then the tie for that. But I love this ride. But you definitely feel less grounded with Rock and Roller Coaster. But you saw how much because you rode it for the first time with me, and you enjoyed it. You rode it back, and I could have kept going and going and going with no issue.
I could have too.
It's a great ride.
I could have too.
But it's that one, the 0 to 60, how it takes off like a bat out of hell.
I'm gonna be upset. I'm upset that it's gonna be closed.
Will it be closed when we go? When does it open back up from refurbishment? Summer? Are they not to take a left turn? Are they rethemed the whole thing? They're not. Just okay. I know it's an older ride.
I think they're just making sure that it works properly.
Okay, because that's exciting. Because they shut it down right after we ride it 2 or 3 times. It's the exact same ride. Like Indiana Jones is the same ride track as Dinosaur. The Avengers coaster at Walt Disney Studios at Disneyland Paris. The other park that's like Hollywood Studios, but much worse. It's the exact same ride layout.
No way.
It is 100%. And there's even another outdoor coaster in Europe. I don't know what it might be. Ferrari Land. I don't like somewhere in Dubai. I don't know. Somewhere in Middle East. Anyway, across the pond. It's the same track. There's a company that makes that specific track. That's clearly it's successful. And theme parks can do whatever they want to theme it. But Walt Disney Studios, they are creating for Arendelle. They're creating a Frozen After area like they did at Shanghai. So, right. So anyway,
We're at number 1.
Number 1. I can go first. You can go first. There's no.
Why don't we say it together?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and then so it's not 3, 2, 1. It's 3, 2, 1. Blank. Boom. Okay. 3,
3.
2. Wait. Are you sure you want to do this?
No, you go first. You go first.
You want me to go first? All right. Fine.
Yeah, go first.
You think yours is that great and that special? No. My number 1 is It's a Small World. My number 1 is It's a Small World. I have been stuck on that ride way too many times. I'm not a fan of seeing the drop ceiling. I feel uncomfortable. I feel moist. I can't stand all the lazy animatronics. It needs more TLC, that repetitive song. And
I can see that, yeah.
But I love, my favorite animatronic is the drunk hippo. I always look forward to seeing the drunk hippo, the 2 eyes kind of going alternating at random speeds.
You know, that's not bad. That's actually not a bad one.
That I thought it doesn't make me queasy. It's the perfect ride to get out of the heat. The wait is no more than maybe 30 minutes, maybe 25 the most. And when you see it's like 45 minutes, you know it's an absolute banger of a day at the Magic Kingdom, especially where it bottlenecks right there in Fantasyland. But I would say, yeah, It's a Small World. And I could go on because it's the cheesy 1950s, 60s. It is the original ride, but on steroids, at least lengthwise from, the original World's Fair in New York City, or Flushing Meadows next to the New York Mets stadium in the old U.S. Open in the Bronx in New York.
Yeah.
So, because the Carousel of Progress and It's a Small World and what is it with Mr. Lincoln? What is it?
Great Moments with Mr.
Thank you. Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, right? That's it. Those 3 original rides or experiences. But yeah, It's a Small World, and I could go on and on forever. What's your number 1?
It is being rethemed right now as we speak.
Okay.
It's Tough to Be a Bug.
I love that. I love that show. I have never felt uncomfortable. Now I get
when you got stung in the,
spiders.
What?
Yeah.
When you get stung, like the seat
Did
and
you
everything.
Did you blow your whistle like your mom trained you?
No, but I absolutely
I understand.
hate that.
I get that. I love that ride.
Hate that ride.
I can see the level of discomfort or being uncomfortable. Yeah. I felt that way on that ride, but I just take it for what I just enjoy it. That's just me.
You're used to getting stung in getting something.
I am. Well, where did I go to school? Where did I go to undergrad? Think about it that way.
Clemson.
Clem suck. They suck. They suck at most things, and they'll do anything. So, but yeah, that's the top 10, my friend, and that is a very noteworthy top 10. I think you didn't expect mine. I definitely did not expect yours, and so I think I definitely kind of made you second guess a couple things and kind of made you think a little bit, made you kind of step outside of yourself and kind of go, maybe I can see that. Maybe that can be, but there are hopefully new rides that will make us even more uncomfortable that we can add to the list in the near future.
Yeah.
You never know. I may have a new appreciation for something like I almost put the Carousel of Progress. I love that ride. Why? Look at those seats. Look at the seat. Now they're movie theater style, like old school movie theater style seats. They're very comfortable, but they are stained. They smell a little funky, a little mildewy. And there have been some stray cats, some stray squirrels that have been known to be caught in the ride itself. And so who knows what kind of dead animals are caught up under the seats or under that rotating situation.
Talk about that. So that's where Caitlin lost her earring last year. And so we had to go in there and search, get on our hands and knees search for it, her earring.
Oh God.
Could never find it.
Because it got sucked in. It's now one with the squirrels and the rack and the trash pandas. Wow. Yeah. I'm surprised she made it out alive. She didn't get sucked in herself like Carol Ann went into the light in Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Don't go into the light, Caitlin. Don't go into the nasty
light.
shag carpet or the light.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I know you and I could go on and on about honorable mentions, but yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
So I did give you an update for Victoria and Albert's. I want to round it out. It is getting late, but VIP tour.
Yes.
What is we briefly talked about the itinerary. We do have dinner plans at the end of the day because you told me y'all plan to end at Epcot, and of course we're along for the ride.
Yes.
Y'all say let's go. Well,
we're leaving, or we will be picked up at the Riviera at 8:45.
8:45. Yes.
Going to Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Ride the major rides at Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
When I say major rides, I mean like small
Boom,
world.
boom, boom. Stop. We don't have to go through our list.
Like I'm talking about all of them except for like Astro Orbiter and
Sure.
like Tiki Room. Not going to do that.
I understand that.
Like
I haven't done Tiki Room since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, middle school.
And then we'll go from there to Hollywood Studios.
Yep. Okay.
Ride all the main rides there.
Sure.
Star Wars Land, Toy Story.
Yep.
Runaway Railway, Tower Terror.
Now, what about at this point? We're looking at food. What have y'all done in the past? Y'all done a couple of them.
Casey's Hot Dogs. Emily said she wants the Dole Whip from one of the places.
Whatever. But you just kind of get it as you go. Just get it as you go.
Yeah, you get it as you go.
Gotcha.
We'll probably stop and eat at Casey's Hot Dog. It'll probably take us about 15 minutes. We'll order the food so that way we just go in, pick it up, and walk out.
Yeah. Easy.
Cool. Yeah.
Easy. Okay. Cool.
So we'll go Hollywood Studios after that. And by the end of Hollywood Studios, we should go to Epcot, finish that up at Epcot with all the rides there, minus Mission Space.
I understand that. Mission Space. Emily will be disappointed, but of course, we're spending our Friday the next day at Epcot, so
she can ride there. If she wants, she can ride there. Ride that.
She can ride it. I may just wait for her.
We can all ride something else.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, she can ride
like Guardians maybe twice.
I'm down for anything. I'll get my 4th and 5th time in. That'll be nice. And then 6th and 7th the next day. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fill up on Victoria and Albert's, roll out of bed like royalty, hop on the VIP. No, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what to expect in regards to I get the transportation, but behind the scenes, like where you go, the ins and outs.
You cannot take any pictures, videos, nothing.
Yes. But it's really cool to see all the ins and outs behind the.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
I will tell you this: we did not get pins. We did not get the VIP pins last time.
How come? Did they run out?
They ran out.
Oh wow!
And they're supposed to send them to us.
They never did.
We never got them.
Well, your tour guide kind of,
So I'm gonna talk. I think we'll probably have the same tour guide.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I lost you. Yeah. Say it again. I lost you for a minute there. You went out.
We think we're gonna have the same tour guide. We hope we do.
Yes.
DeQuinn is incredible. He's fantastic. And we're hoping to get him again. We've requested him, and I'm gonna ask him about that when we see him.
Quick question. Last question. Do they give you? I assume they do. But do they give you the history of things? They give you like that. That's what I'm fascinated with as well.
Yes,
yeah, rides are great. I can't wait to do that. But I want to know.
I'll tell you a bit of history real quick.
Okay.
So, the Great Big Movie Ride.
Yes.
Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
There's one part of the. There's a prop from the Great Big Movie Ride that is still in the theater on the ride.
Really? Which one? Because
the weather
there's the weather vane.
The weather vane from Dorothy's house.
Yeah.
Is on the top of the last scene where the little chicken is hatching the eggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That did not leave the entire building when they were renovating it.
How about that? Wow.
That's the type of stuff they'll tell you.
How much of that ride did they actually leave? Just paint over, or just kind of?
I think they
don't know,
stripped.
like,
I think that's the only
that's
prop.
the only thing that
The
remained.
only
Okay,
thing. Yeah.
because it's unrecognizable.
Oh yeah.
Unrecognizable the inside, which I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but that's a good sneak preview. That's a good appetizer, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, good build up. All right.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Do you
That's
go
it.
through any type of cast member areas, like character, like near, like utilidor type things to, I don't know, like,
Yes.
okay.
Like
Okay.
you'll see. Like for me, I love the Disney props. I like the stuff that
Yes.
the themed props.
Yes. Yes.
You will see a bunch of that.
Wow.
The last time we went with DeQuinn, and he
Yeah.
took us through Pirates of the Caribbean.
What behind the,
Yes.
like, what did you see? Like, what
Like we
behind,
skipped the entire queue and
yes.
we went behind, and so you see like torn signs and stuff that are made to look like pirates stuff. It's really cool.
Wow. Because I told you when we did that, the last race we did, we ran past Splash Mountain. They had already shut it down. We ran past Splash Mountain, and we went past Frontierland, and we got to go where the cavalcades are.
Yes.
And we went out the part that way, and went out around the perimeter of the Grand Floridian behind the scene, like behind that. But that was neat to see. I see some random guy just sitting on a concrete bench, one of those like old school like concrete picnic tables, smoking a cigarette, just hanging out. He's just waving to us as we're running through, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it was neat to see all that stuff behind the scenes. It's not what you expect.
No.
It is not what you expect.
No.
So, but
the one when we go to Haunted Mansion, that would be really, really cool. Really cool.
I want to sign the book. I know you've done that, right?
No,
Didn't you say
we didn't sign it. I want to sign it too.
Okay. That would be cool.
All sign it. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that's a request.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll work that out. We'll cross that bridge. Okay. Well, cool. I'm excited, man. We'll make it happen. We are on for recording. Is it this weekend? Or
yes, it's this Sunday.
Sunday, what time? 9?
9:15.
9:15? All right. I don't know if we're going. We were supposed to go to Charleston this weekend, make a quick trip down there, but we are not going to do that because apparently there is some kind of a party or something happening in good old Gaffney for work or something that him forgot about.
Nice.
But apparently we paid something to help something.
Oh, nice.
Something. Yeah, so we have to kind of be there.
I got
so,
you.
and it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so we'll probably go.
We have a black tie gala on Friday night.
Oh, fancy. So is it with Caitlin's work? Or
no, it is actually it's with my alma mater. I'm on the board.
Oh, with the board. You're on the board. Is it a fundraiser?
It is.
Open bar.
I don't know. They haven't had one of these. They haven't had one of these in about 10 years.
Oh,
so
wow. So they're going to go all out.
They're going all out.
If that's the case. Dang, I'm jealous. All right, well,
it's at the Jefferson
Memorial.
The Jefferson Hotel. Have you ever heard of it?
I have, but
it's where they filmed. It's where they filmed part of Gone with the Wind.
Really?
Yes. Dang. The staircase.
Okay. Yeah.
Gone with the Wind. That is the Jefferson Hotel.
That's the Jefferson Hotel. I did not in downtown Richmond. Wow. Okay. Well, and then we got GalaxyCon.
Yes.
I'm gonna book the hotel this weekend.
Yes.
I'm making the trip. So we'll make it happen.
I'm trying to get something else for someone to sign. Disney related. 2 things.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll hold on to it. We'll discuss it next time. That's something to look forward to. But hey, I appreciate the time. We'll pick it up next time. I'm Disney Dude Abbott, and you're some
Disney Dude Taylor. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll pick it up soon, man. Have a good one.
See ya.
Later.